Hey guys and gals, this is Sonic Arrow, and I'm going to be checking out the M6A2E1 Tier 8 American Premium Heavy Tank, and this is the one that you got if you purchased a heavy tank package during the very early stages of the game. So you can't actually get one of these anymore, and you don't see these very often in game. This is basically an M6 hull with a gigantic turret, and it is fitted with the 105mm cannon that you find on the T29 and the T32. So 320 average damage and 198mm of regular AP penetration. And, well, I'm top tier, which is nice. I'm platooned up with Mosquito and Konzo. They're both in Tier 8. Well, Mosquito's in a Tier 8 heavy tank, and the Super Pershing might as well be a heavy tank. That was a weird shot. Not sure why it went into the tracks, but maybe he wasn't aiming carefully enough. Sounded like a 15cm cannon. So there was a shot put into me from the middle of the map. I suspect it was the T37, because I don't think a Leopard could do that kind of damage. It's got a weird cannon, a little small machine cannon, I think it has. And I'm just poking around this corner, putting shots into a couple of Borsigs who decided to show up in this strange position. I'm not sure why they would ever go here. Now, I may have killed the Borsigs a little bit faster if I loaded my HE rounds, but I was kind of afraid that the T-34 would show up and I would need to do some damage to that guy instead if he showed up first. It doesn't look like he did. Ah, he keeps on putting shot after shot into me. And I'm trying to hide the entire hull this time behind the IS-6 carcass. I'm gonna try and put a shot into the turret ring, and that didn't work out too well for me. And he just casually puts shot into me, another shot into me. And this is when I find out that the reverse gear on this thing isn't actually very good. Down to 93 hit points. I'm gonna see if I can go around. There aren't too many tanks in this direction anymore. In fact, it's just the T-34. There's an ISU-152 back in the base, but if I come around in this alleyway, I should have a little bit of cover with buildings, and the AT-15 is doing a good job at distracting this T-34. Unfortunately, that means he's looking in this direction, so if he decides to fire his gun at me, he's probably gonna kill me. Let's see. Oh, he's coming straight at me now. Oh, maybe not at me. He was going straight at the AT-15, and still managed to get a shot off into the AT-15. The Mosquito's indicating that there is a Super Pershing coming down the middle lane towards the city, so I'm gonna head back, see what I can do. And looks like I'm getting some lucky shots in, because I didn't aim any shots into the Super Pershing. He just fired in the general direction. Oh, there's another one. That's not good. It looks like the Leopard has decided to join the fight in that position, which means I can't really turn and go around the corner very well, even though I don't really feel like doing it. But if I wanted to, it wouldn't be a good idea, because the Leopard can most likely penetrate my side armor. And I'm a little hesitant to poke out here, but I do it anyway, and somehow managed to bounce a shot. I guess this is due to the low penetration of a Super Pershing, but maybe they're just not aiming carefully enough. Because I would have thought 170mm would have gone straight through the hull armor. And I have no idea where that shot went. Oh, okay. So they hit my track. I bounced another shot, actually, which is interesting. And there was another bounce, but this guy here takes me out because he's got my side armor. And I guess there wasn't much communication here because one Super Pershing decided to go off towards the T-28 and then the other one turned back for Konzo, and now they're losing the fight. They split up too much. And they're getting, well, he's getting hit from two sides. And somehow we turn this around. There's just an M41 Walker Bulldog left on the enemy team, and we've got, well, we've got some of the slowest vehicles in the game besides the ISU-152, but that thing is really only good in a straight line at speed. Turning around, not so good, and the Walker Bulldog can definitely run circles around all three remaining tank destroyers, and the Super Pershing doesn't exactly have good armor on its sides and its rear. We've got the AT-15 and the T-28 prototype, the slow tank destroyers. They're going to move into the enemy capture circle and proceed to cap. Konzo's over here, back at our base, and he's going to check out the last known position of the Walker Bulldog. Perhaps he's just sitting there chilling and wants to survive the battle. Or, alternatively, he could be fast enough to have gone all the way to the eastern side of the map and going straight up and back to his own cap. But we don't actually know where he is specifically. And it doesn't look like he's here, so probably gone back to, oh yeah, there he is, at A9. Ready to fire into a couple of tank destroyers. Maybe. I guess not. So that was a win by capture. 1,013 points of experience earned, 2 kills, 2,942 damage done to the enemy. And since it's a premium vehicle, it did receive a lot of credits. 76,000 credits with the premium count, non-premium 43,000. 14 shots fired, 12 hit, 10 penetrations, so that's actually not too bad. It's the same cannon you get on the T-32, so you'll have to aim a little bit more than other Tier 8 heavy tanks. Thanks for watching. Please press that like button and leave some comments. I'll see you in future videos.